Hey, it's Bret and Amanda Bentow, and we just finished week 3 of the Ultimate Reset, so we are done and probably have never felt better in our lives. The week 3 is not a whole lot different from week 2. Do you want to?
The biggest change is just reducing some of the grain from the diet and increasing by a lot the fruits and vegetables.
I would definitely say that the portions are huge, so again, not a starvation diet through any point of this. One of our challenges this week was that we had some more travel, and we spent some time with family, which was a little bit of a challenge, but we packed our cooler full of vegetables. We were at a buffet with our family, and we chose vegetables and a salad. So our family definitely, they think we're weird, but they think that anyway, probably, so that's not much different either. Weight loss and our inches that are lost. Those are probably not the most important things that we care about, but they're the ones that are the easiest to measure. Which is amazing in 21 days through healthy foods.
Well, yeah, one of the things that you noticed is you said I have a jaw again.
Yes, his jaw is back. It was hiding for a while. Nice. Okay, but how do you feel?
I feel great. I haven't felt as good and as full of energy as I do now, going back, probably 10 years when I was on the football team and working out every single day and was in the best shape of my life. I mean, I just feel better moving around. Like, we went sledding. It was great. It was easy to do, and it was fun to do. Which, going back 6 months, that probably would have been a chore.
Oh, going back 6 months. I mean, you've lost 15 pounds through the reset, but before that, you also lost another 15.
It was about 15. From the time I started doing Shakeology, kind of replacing lunch with Shakeology and some fruit and vegetables, I've till now basically lost about 33 pounds.
I definitely feel more refreshed in the morning. I feel like it's easier to get up. I feel like my body doesn't kind of creak and moan and groan like it used to, those are things I didn't even really notice were a problem before. And good for our relationship. I mean, it's given us another thing that we can focus on, that we're working on together. Plus, we also just feel better, and so we relate better to each other. I think we're just nicer to each other.
Yeah, and when the normal everyday, picking up kids has been an overall the little task. If you feel good doing that, it's easier to be nice to the people around you.
And I've noticed too that I feel less anxiety over things. During the travel, there were a few things that kind of threw our schedule off, and those are things that would have thrown me for a loop before, that I just kind of sailed through pretty calmly and kind of went with the flow. I'm such a structure person, and so when things start to change up my structure, I don't really like that. But I was proud of myself.
You did well.
Thanks. It also kind of opens your eyes to some of the other foods that you see around too. I mean, I think that's one of the benefits that we've noticed of the Ultimate Reset, whether it's at restaurants or grocery stores or whatever. I think our eyes are just so much more open.
We didn't test before and after, blood pressure, blood sugar, the cholesterol, and different things like that. But I think it's pretty obvious that a lot of that stuff is likely improved now as well.
Throughout this reset and the videos that we've been doing, there's been a lot of interest from people who are just asking questions or interested in what we're doing in reset. So we want to talk a little bit about things that you should kind of expect if you are thinking about doing the reset.
Be prepared to be committed to the reset.
Know that it's only 21 days, and at the end of that, the benefits that you get are amazing. I felt really clear-headed, but low energy.
I didn't feel that way. I felt really solid energy throughout the whole thing, and probably increasing energy toward the end.
I would definitely say increasing energy throughout, toward the end. Okay, well, who knows what to expect then. If I had to describe what this reset is all about, I think reset really is the best word to describe it, because this isn't a crash diet. It's not a weight loss plan. It's not just a cleanse. I mean, it's really focusing on your health and clean eating and learning how to use food to fuel your body. And we just both feel amazing. So, do you have anything else you want to say?
And the only other thing that I would add would be, I think this is probably the the best thing we've ever done for just realizing long-term health benefits for our family. I think it not only, just over the last 21 days have changed us internally, I think, a lot. It's made us conscious about decisions we'll make in the future about how and what we eat.
So if you're interested in doing the ultimate reset and putting together a group, and you're certainly welcome to join, just reach out to me and let me know that you're interested, and we'll take it from there. And thanks so much for tuning in and hearing about our experience. We hope it's been valuable. So I always start with so.
Well,
I feel good now.
yeah.
And I wouldn't have described, but I wouldn't have told you before I did the reset. I mean, I would have said that I felt good. I mean, I didn't feel like
because you didn't know any better.
Right. And I think you get used to whatever, but I don't know how to, I feel good. But I wouldn't have described myself before doing the reset. I also would have said that I feel good. I just feel better now. Does that make any sense?
It makes sense to me.
Okay.
When it was before, you don't really know how cruddy you feel because you feel good, but until you really, really do feel good after you go through a process like this, you don't know what good feels like.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, not really. Outside of the fact that we're weird. My standpoint, I would say just be prepared to be committed to it. It's not necessarily, common laws. What's I gonna say?
Waiting.
Just be.
Deep thoughts from Bret Bentow.
You have to start that over.
You don't have to have it perfect. Just talk.
I like being perfect. Na, 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 na.